Yes, my people, welcome to another edition of the Powers channel. Big up to the people, them. We're broadcasting live from the UK Sunday. Had a crazy weekend, been playing out since Thursday. So today's chill day, baby asleep one side, so everything's good. Let me turn this down. My people, once again today we are still buzzed and still talking about the clash between Khago versus I-octane. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the momentum. And I'm going to be asking you a few questions, you know what I mean? As a dancehall fan, as a dancehall DJ, it's only right we give a little input as well, you know what I mean? Because it's all about giving value. If you hear me little bunged up, you know I got a fever, so it's a bunged up settings, but it's all good. Let's get on with the show. Big up to the people that was locked in. If anybody would like to come across on the show, just click the link, or if you prefer to put a comment, just put a comment. I've got my other phone turned on, so I shall see the comments. All right. So, people, the very first thing that I want to speak about is the momentum. Actually, this whole entire episode is going to be talking about the momentum of this clash. Now, the first thing we have to ask is the baby waking up? Yeah, sorry, I think I better put the baby inside. 1 second, my people. The first thing we have to ask is, has the momentum of the clash slowed down? Yeah? So I want you to put it in the comments right now and tell me, do you put the baby inside this room and turn on the heater? Okay, cool. Yeah. Do you think the momentum of this clash has slowed down compared to where we was, let's say, 5, 6 days ago, where tune was firing, you know what I mean? And every day you woke up, there was another tune. Over the last few days, it seems like the momentum of the clash has slowed down. That's what it feels like to me. Calm, man, when I wake up and see, tune of fire and that excitement, you know what I mean? And the element of surprise of tunes just firing. And it just seems like to me, over the last couple of days, the momentum has slowed down a little bit. Just a little bit. You get me? We're not saying that it's slowed down completely, but it has kind of slowed down a little bit. And it's like it's gone to more speaking and, you know, vloggers' point of view. Do you understand? Rather than us getting them quick release tunes. So put it in the comments, my people, you know what I mean? Do you think the momentum has slowed down? My opinion is I think it has. You know what I mean? I think it definitely has. Yeah. And the second question I want to ask you lot is it a good thing to slow down the clash? Yeah? Or should we have remained at the speed that the clash was at? Because up until now, I've never witnessed a clash move so fast and so vast. I think I said this on a show recently. I've never witnessed a clash so fast and so vast. Don't get me wrong. When I listen back to the war with um Movado versus Vibes Cartel, when I listen back to those tunes, it's tune after tune, and then you say, "Raw, I never realized this tune and that tune." But because I don't feel like social media was as big at the time, yeah, or maybe social media was as big, but it was just growing. It's like we never really catch on to it, like how we got the social thing locked now. Me personally, I didn't see how fast them tunes were coming out because some of them tunes I listened to on CD, you know what I mean? It was a different perspective. So to actually sit here and be able to see firsthand when a song from either Cargo or I Obtain has been released. Is remember, as soon as they release that song, bam, we've got it within seconds, within minutes, if there's a little delay. So, do you feel like it's a good thing to slow down a clash, or should the speed have remained the same? Yeah. As a thinker outside the box, I'm an outside the box thinker, and I just can't help it. You get me? From I'm born. from I was born, I used to get a screwdriver and open up my Christmas presents, them that I used to get from, or my dad used to get me little presents. I used to open them up and go into the electric part of the car and try and turn this. I'm just outside of the box thinker. That's how I've always been. So, you know, me personally, I don't think it would. I don't think it's a good idea. And this is just my viewpoint. I'm not telling nobody to agree with me. I'm not trying to sway nothing, or I'm not trying to change nobody's mind. Yeah, I'm saying my viewpoint. Cargo one. Um, big up the comments. I don't know how you get that name listed, but big up yourself. He says Cargo one. Big up yourself, and thanks for the first comment, and blessing Sunday anyway you're there around the world. Big up yourself. Which part of the world are you tuned in from? So me personally, yeah, as I said to you, as a thinker outside the box, and as a man who, don't put myself in a box when I'm thinking. See? Big up Gareth, top prize, big up yourself. For you mean love and respect. Love and respect, yeah? I don't feel like it was a good idea. Yeah, Vegas. All right. So you say, I don't feel like it was a good idea to slow down the clash, because I feel like the clash was bringing out the best of the two artists. Not, oh, the baby's crying. Hold on a minute, people. Babe, just put the baby down. I just had the baby last week still, and the missus has gone hairdressers and thing. Was that the cat or the baby? Hold on. It was the cat. Okay, cool. Yeah. Sorry about that, peeps. When daddy's home alone, we have to, But we give thanks for the little piece still. I give thanks for the little piece, man. Do you know? I be a nice wifey. I make up, man. And what? I get a little 2 hours of peace. Nice. Anyway, I feel like the Clash was bringing out the best out of the two artists, them. Yeah, because the two artists, them, even though I've done clashes, like sound clashes. I know how intense a sound clash can be, and I know how much work it takes. I'm not gonna lie, it takes a lot of work. Worse, in the studio. I've been in the studio for five. What is that? Hold on, people. I've been in the studio for 5 days. What do you want? Cat food? You want cat food? Let me give you some cat food. I've been in the studio for 5 days. Is there no cat food here? Judge. Yeah, I've been in the studio for 5 days voicing, and I know how intense that is. It takes a lot of work, my people. Do you understand? It takes a whole heap of work to sit in that studio and continue voicing, because we're just hearing the tunes. We're not seeing the mix down. We're not seeing the time where you have to sit there until your back's hurting you. Even though, even though I guess there's some people who voice tunes, yeah, and they don't really sit in the studio. But me personally, I like to sit into the studio and hear how the man's mixing down my track, and that takes a lot of time, and it takes time away from the family. I can understand that part, yeah. But but to the way how this clash was bringing out the artists, bringing out tunes, yeah. Cargo and I-octane, to the point where it's just Cargo and I-octane that you're hearing true dancehall right now. I just believe that, you see, when you've got dancehall in your hands like that, slowing it down is not, to me personally, not a good idea. Yeah. Big up Gareth Top Prize. He says, I think it's a bad idea. Big up Gigi says, I'm going to troll that fool all over the net until he stops. Okay. You're a bounty killer fan. You're a bounty killer fan. Big up yourself. Yeah. It's like this, isn't it? You plant a seed, seeing, you can't control the growth of the seed. Yeah. And how far will a tree grow? The only way a tree will not grow to its full potential is when man start chop it down. And I have to wonder, is the interference of man interfering with this clash? With this great clash. Remember, we just had a clash with Bounty Killer and Mr. Vegas. And everybody was saying, yo, this is one of the best clashes that they've seen. This is what I've heard the people them say second hand. Yeah, I heard it, innit? because obviously I'm listening to everything while I go on. This is my interest in it. Even though I'm playing my little bookings, when I get to relax, I don't watch TV and anything there. I'm just at this present moment a Clash fan. Seeing? So is man interfere? Even me, the vloggers, the crowd, are we interfering with this great clash? Yeah? Are we interfering with the buzz of the clash? Because when Bounty Killer and Beanie Man was clashing, when Vibes Cartel and Movada was clashing, when Super Cat Shabba and Ninja Man was clashing, not the three of them, just saying the two of them against Ninja Man or Merciless, Bounty Killer, whatever you want to say. Seeing, we never had the power to intervene and chop down the tree. We never had the power to do that. So I just want to know, like, what do you think? Do you feel like we're getting too involved and the artists are listening? Because you got to remember, you know. Let me see what these comments are saying. You know, I give thanks for these comments, guys, because this is literally, it's kind of new. I'm kind of new to the vlogging on YouTube and thing, but it's all good. Let me see what I go on. GG says Khago is a genius and should be one of the faces of dancehall. Khago is a genius and should be one of the faces of dancehall. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree. I agree with you. Because it seems like he's got the full package. You know, like the star package. It seems like he's got the star package. The tunes are phenomenal. When he's not singing, he's still entertaining. Even the way he talks to tell, I listen to this guy on a vlog, yeah, and this brother's just talking normally and he's making me laugh. I'm like, yo, this guy is a freaking. You're right, he's a genius. You get me? He is, and yes, and that's what I'm saying. His career ain't quiet, right? The Clash is pushing him back up, innit? Yeah, him and I-octane pushing them back up, yeah. I'm thinking to myself, sometimes you cannot see the picture when you're in the frame. If the two artists them are rising up, it's almost like, you know, someone's pressing a button and the careers are rising up, and it's moving so fast. It's like we call it a lift in the UK. I guess you would call it an elevator. I'm not even used to saying that word, but we call it a lift. You get me? When you go in the lift and you press you press floor 10, and then fast lift, or Richard Branson has some fast trains you can get from London to France quickly. So is it a good thing to slow down that train? Is it a good thing to slow down that train? And are we? I'm gonna say we in it because I can't just say them or where. When you point a finger, when you point one finger, you got three fingers pointing back at you. So are we trying to slow down the clash because we couldn't keep up to the pace? Or is one of the artists them trying to slow down the clash because you couldn't keep up to the pace? Yo, we have to keep up, fam. When we see greatness, me personally, we have to keep up. He should have sung for his wife. That would be a monster hit if one of Bob's kids was the singer. Yeah, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, GG. Gareth Top Price says, I-octane get cold feet. I-octane got cold feet. And the thing is, yeah, he was shelling. And I guess he still has that in his plan to shell, but to slow down the clash, dangerous, fam. Very dangerous because you know the last two tunes that we had, the mother song, the father song, and then the thing is, yeah, Cargo's clapped again, bam, mother swap. You know them way there. So Cargo's energy and the way our Cargo's moving is vast, and I-octane, in my eyes, shoulda either stick to his own pace or keep up with the pace. But let's not slow down the clash because the clash is very exciting right now. You get me? As you can see, I could be doing anything else. You could be doing anything else with your Sunday evening. Seeing this is the next question I want to ask you, look, yeah? Do you think the buzz of the clash has died? Do you feel like the buzz of this clash has died? You get me? Because it's hard to pinpoint, right? But me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I ask myself that question, it feels like it's died a little bit. It feels like it's died a little bit, but I want to hear your opinion, yeah? And the reason why I say that is because the mystery of the clash is very important. I hope I'm saying your name right, you know. Gareth Top Prize. Is it Garth or Gar? I think it's Garth, you know. Garth. Yeah, man. Garth Top Prize. See, Garth Top Prize says that he feels like the buzz of the clash has died or is dying. And let me tell you why that ran through my mind, yeah. Because you see the mystery of the clash. It's very important. The mystery behind it. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. People would rather see Michael Jordan do the slam dunk and win all his matches than we sit down and watch every single practice that he done. Meaning, here in Khago, me personally, here in Khago and I-octane online, laughing and giggling and speaking about things that maybe should have been spoke about behind the scenes, making us hear that you lot are brethren, you lot are cool, making the crowd hear that, yo, it's nice, making the crowd hear what you want to get out of the war, what you want to set. Some things need to stay in the background. Some things need to stay in the background. You get me? You can't reveal everything in my eyes. Yeah? Seeing when Michael Jackson done the moonwalk for the first time, even though some people say that he got it from I can't remember what the other brother's name is. But when Michael Jackson done that moonwalk for the first time, everybody said, "Yo, that was phenomenal." Seen, but people didn't know the work he had to put in. I was watching a documentary. They said that Michael Jackson used to just spend a couple hours just trying on socks. Cause you know he used to do the little socks thing and have his socks. He used, you know what I mean, just trying on socks to make sure that his socks stand out in his clothes and them thing. Though, let me see what I go on. Because the two artists go on JA Radio talking like friends. That's what I'm saying. That is a real thing, talking like friends. And then now I'm like, okay, you lot are brethren. You know what I mean? You lot are brethren now. So when you lot make the next clash tune now, subliminally in my mind, I'm like, but you lot are brethren though. Even though we know the clash thing ain't real, innit? It's just like when you watch a wrestling match, innit? Or it's just like if you watch the boxing match, innit? And you see the two boxers come out and hug each other and say, "Yo, fam, you're my brethren, you know." But yo, listen, man, we're just gonna, we're just gonna go in the ring and just do what we can do. You know what I mean? We're gonna go in the ring and just do what we can do. That was a bit wild. Obviously, it's social media. Let me see what I go on. Ray Gibson, you're right, my brother. It's not a good move. Big up yourself, Ray. Big up yourself, Ray. You know what I mean? Yeah? Certain things need to be kept away from the crowd. 'Cause remember, this is our escape. You know what I mean? Yeah? So we don't really want to hear certain things. So I think the mystery is important. Even though on the opposite side, some people may argue, but you know what, Sean? This is a new time. This is the time of social media. This is the time where, vloggers and bloggers and the crowd is involved and everything's just mixed up in one, like oil and water. But at the same time, me personally, I I don't know how I'm gonna feel the next time I hear I-octane make a bad man tune and say he's gonna tear off Cargo's neck. Because in the back of my mind, I'm gonna say, but bro, you lot was laughing and giggling on the thing and talking like brethren and saying, yeah man, my godson and rare. Which at the same time though, yeah, which in the same breath, some of it was good, but I feel like some of it should have been kept from the audience. You know what I mean? I feel like we saw a bit too much. Yeah. Um. So that leads to the question of, has the illusion of the clash died? the illusion of the Clash. Cause we know the Clash ain't real. I mean, we know they're not gonna pull up outside their house and start fighting, but the illusion is real. I remember when I was a youth. I remember one time I Beanie Man and Bounty Killer clash, right? And I remember, I'm sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure one time I did see Bounty Killer drape up Beanie Man's shirt. You know what I mean? Yeah, the illusion. One time I was watching Bounty Killer on stage and the police was there and Bounty Killer walk out and his shirt, he obviously, you know, Bounty Killer's always got his shirt tucked in, innit? Bounty Killer walked out on stage. Yeah? And the man said, hey, pussy all police. You know, I hold on for my $1,000 shirt. Hey, boy. And I'm thinking to myself, blood fire. Because you're like, how the hell can he talk to the police like that? And then he goes into the illusion of you know what I'm saying? That little edge. Has that little edge died? And that's the reason why I like to give my input sometimes. Because you know it is. Sometimes these things bug me. Sometimes I'm sitting there thinking, whose idea was that for you to go on the radio and talk as brethren? You two are so intelligent artists. Why are you not doing that? Not for me, you know, for you two, because right now you two are the most talked about thing in dancehall. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a DJ, right? I've got I get new files every month with hundreds and hundreds of dancehall tunes in it. I do a radio show and I do my little playouts then. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be honest with myself. Over the last 2 months, I have not gone in those files. I swear to God. You know what I mean? I was supposed to do a mix this month, innit? I haven't even done the dancehall mix because I'm so indulged in this clash. You know, so has the illusion died, my people? You get me? Has the illusion of the clash died, yeah? Um, and how do you feel about the artists laughing and talking online? How do you feel about that? You get me? Do you think that is a good thing, or do you feel like it's a bad thing? They take away people's passion for the clash. Yeah, big up Garth top price. I agree. I definitely agree. You used the right word, passion for the clash. You know that thing there where you wake up and you want to hear all gone. You're right. You're right. Um, not to compare, but the 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 the, cla- the clash with Bounty Killer and Mr. Vegas. I could never imagine those two as brethren. Even though sometimes in the back of my head I think to myself, I wonder if these guys do have a one phone call here or there. You know? And some of you might say, yo, but Sean, remember when Vibes Cartel and Movado was on the TV smiling and giggling? But there was a perfect reason. The government called them in. In the UK, we call it the government. I'm sure the government called them in. Now that's a reason to come in and forward in, because you know that's cool. You by all means smile now. The government has called you in. You're sitting down with the presidents and the prime ministers. Yes, that makes sense. But big up Ray Gibson. I 100% agree with you still. Yeah, not Ray. Sorry, Garth Top Price. They take away the people's passion for the clash. Most definitely. Ray Gibson. The mother song Obtain Do. He was looking for that song to write off Khago. I agree. I agree. Even though I've got three things in my mind, but I agree with you still. Because when I heard that song, the first thing I said was bombard Khago in that trouble now. Yeah. Cause from you hear I-octane going on that voice there, you know, when it's to your friend damn voice. You know what I mean? You know, once he goes into that voice there, that when let me check the baby 1 second. Baby still asleep. Hold on there. Yeah, baby asleep. Yeah. When you hear I-octane go into that emotional voice there, you know, yeah, and drop the mama tune. I felt that tune. I felt that tune. And that's one thing that I've always known about I-octane. Yeah. I-octane knows how to get into people's emotions with his songs, because I remember the first time I was in college and I heard one girl singing Pagans now no links with we again. My know you are this. And a girl, you know what I mean? She was singing it, and I said, whose song's that? I'm a DJ. I'm asking her, whose song's that? She's like, oh, it's I-octane. I-octane. And I checked the song. Yeah. Um, Enough man. No, that's something else. But anyway, yeah, that song is emotional. Yeah, the other one again. Enough man, I run wanted through them friend life. Emotional. So when he dropped this mama song here, seen two things. Four things I got from this. Four things I got from that mama tune. The first one was he emotionally wanted to gun Khago. Cause now, yeah, you're bringing up something where you're making the people them look at him and wait. Cause it's true. For those of you that are believers of the Bible, it says in there that any man who disrespect their mother or their father shall be put to death. Well, hopefully it says that in there. My granny said that to me a couple of times. Hopefully she never made that up. Yeah. Yeah, real talk, you get me? So when he done that now, that's a big move. Yeah. The second thing that I clocked, he found back that study your friend them. Yeah, cause for a little while he hasn't been DJing like that. He has not been DJing like that. My life. You understand? So he found that back. Not 100ly, you say 50%, but he's heading towards that, yeah? Um also the other 2 points has gone out of my head now. They're gone out of my head now. But yeah, man, that was a tune, but that was the iron fist right there, man. That was that was his knockout punch. Damn! When Mike Tyson gave a man a bloop, that was his that he threw everything into that knockout punch and lick and clapped Khago in my mouth. Bro! And you know what happened? Khago never even touched the floor, blood. As a matter of fact, it's like Khago just was he duck. The punch didn't even hit him because the next day, fam, Khago released the tune and spin around the whole thing, man. And at that point, the clash got very interesting to another level. You get me? Because this was no. Let me see what I go on. Let me see what I go on. I appreciate the comments, them still. Garth top prize, yeah. That's why Mr. Vegas and Bunty's clash was so intense, because it was more personal and they were not talking to each other in public. Yes. 100% right. Very important, because it's not everything we need to know. It's not everything we need to know. And I know that I-octane is a man who he talks about a lot of books, because I heard him mention the books 48 Laws of Power. I heard him mention The Art of War. Yeah, but I feel like Obtain, you see where you are right now. Take out a day. It takes long to read, so go on Audible and download the two books. As a matter of fact, they're free on YouTube. Go and listen to them again, bruv. Go and listen to them again, because you're saying too much things. I'm a Khago fan. I'm an I-octane fan. You're making the public know too much. We don't need to know that you want shows from the Clash. Yeah, we don't need to know. Same thing. We don't need to know that you're looking money from the Clash. Wait. Just deal with the Clash. All them other little things, please. And it's all in the book that you mentioned as well. You mentioned 48 Laws of Power. I was shocked that you mentioned that book, I-octane, because we don't even need to know that you're reading that. Tell you the truth. Because you're just going to make Khago read the two of them and use a different law on you and use a different... You know what I mean? Because remember, them book there that them man is reading, yeah? Vibes Cartel mentioned it once in an interview with Bounty Killer. Seen? We know that Jay-Z reads them books. 50 Cent mentioned that book that's the book that he read when he got shot 9 times. Drake mentioned the book. Rick Ross so it's not just you're not the only one reading them thing there, King. You're not the only one. Khago leading by far. Big up the Khargonians. You get me? And you know what? I wonder why as well. How come Khago? I made a mix the other day, see? If you go when you finish the live, you can check my page and you will see that I made a mix, yeah? Even though the mix got copyrighted, which they allow me to they allow me to still play the mix, but it's a pity still because the mix that I made with Bounty Killer and Mr. Vegas has got 10,000 views, 10K views, but I can't monetize it. But it's cool because obviously I didn't do it for monetization. But one thing I did get out of it was that now my because I got 4,000 listening hours, now YouTube has kind of allowed me to any other videos that I make, I'm good, you know them ones. But yeah, what was I saying to you? The clash that I made with Khago and I-octane, the comments them, every single one of them, apart from one, is saying Khago. Every single one of them. Yeah, it's saying Khago. Um, big up Jabril says, I'm not feeling Obtain because he's not real. That's what Jabril is saying. Jabril saying he's not real. So I guess I guess you're talking about the way he's coming across or the way he's sounding, you know. And I guess that's probably the reason why Cargo's got so much fans because it's true. I posted a video today, yeah. I posted a video on my Instagram today. I played at a party yesterday, seen, and the party wasn't full, but everyone had a good time. So I posted a video. I took a video of it. I posted the video and I said, "Yo, everyone posts this when the party's full, yeah. But even when the party's not full, the people them have a good time, and you see about 15 people that dance and are screaming and enjoy themselves. Them thing they work with people, innit? The realness, especially people in the clash culture." Yeah, especially people in the clash culture. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. My grandma comes from Jamaica. Both of my grandmas and granddads come from Jamaica. Yeah, but you know what this clash has taught me, and I told my gym instructor Jan because he is born in Jamaica. Yeah, this as someone that's born in the UK, scene, even though there's a Caribbean community over here, and I've been playing dancehall since the '90s, and my uncles and my, all my family, they're Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you ask me my flag and my country, it's Jamaica. Obviously, the first we all come from Africa, but it's Jamaica. But you know what this clash has taught me listening to all these vlogs, and I told my gym instructor how when it comes to a good debate, how precise and how real Jamaican people, Caribbean people, and the clash culture are, fam. You cannot fool us, blood. You can, if you listen to some of them debates, yo, it's like, no, not Nagosa. So if you've got a crowd that all of them screaming out not Nagosa, you're not gonna come in there and fool us, blood. So the best thing to do is to be honest, keep it 100% real, because the crowd can pick up when you're lying. And I feel like that could be one of the reasons why Cargo has got so much fans. How come everyone's saying bang bang? Because I obtain tune them's bad as well, still, I'm not lie. You know what I mean? But everyone's saying bang bang. You see me? So yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. Very interesting clash though, people. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. The last couple of months I've had a great time with the Mr. Vegas and this clash here. Trust me, I've had an absolute amazing time. And I'm not too sure where the clash is going from here, to be honest. You know, I hope it continues. I hope it turns around and the man them start firing tunes again. Because when you find a gold mine, you just deal with the gold mine, innit? You deal with the gold mine. You know, you must have heard about the story about the man that sold his gold mine, scene. And where he sold his gold mine, he was 5 feet. The person that bought it off him, they found gold 5 feet away from where he was standing. Yeah, so the man them have to understand that, yo, you look right now, you two right now are the most talked about in dancehall. And just a couple of weeks ago, it was Mr. Vegas and Barty Killer. Yeah, and I said this on the other live. Well, let me see what Jabril official is saying. True, that's why Cargo win over the people. Cargo is a real you. Yeah, he is. He is. He is, because when nothing don't beat the truth, I lie. Nothing can't beat the truth, fam. And it takes a lot of courage, and it takes truth. Even, I'm not gonna lie, even for me to come on here and reason with the people them, because you don't know what to expect in it. You don't know what to expect in the comments, whatnot. But You can only be real. I can only be myself. You know what I mean? You lot can only be yourself. So most definitely. Um, I lost my train of thought there. What I was talking about just before this. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say to you. Even Mr. Vegas and Bounty Killer must be. I said this on another podcast. They must be thinking to themselves, because their clash, boy, their clash could have been one of the biggest clashes in dancehall, even though a lot of people are still saying that it is. But between theirs, Beanie and Bunty, and Gully and Gaza, I'm not too sure because their one kind of ended a bit too early. But this one is still going. You know what I mean? This one is still going. You know, hence why I've got to kind of give my input in it. But at the same time, the powers that be at this present moment in time, what I'm saying at this present moment in time, the artists them ain't really picking it up and using it to end, slow down or anything like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, because for the very first time, we're in a place where vloggers and me and you lot, we're controlling the narrative of clashes with polls and with, you know, all kind of things. You know what I'm saying? All kind of things, my people. But yeah, man, I just wanted to just come across and just kind of talk about the momentum of the clash, man, because it feels like it is slowing down. I hope it doesn't stop, you know. And if anybody knows Khago or I-octane, make them listen to this, or just simply tell them, you lot, please realize where you lot are right now. All the little hot artists them and all the little artists them that's coming up right now, dancehall is in a frenzy. And everybody's talking about Khago and I-octane. So the man them have to realize where they are. You know what I mean? And the man them have to continue. And don't make nobody come and tell you don't do this and don't do that, because at the end of the day, that's why. And you know, sorry, let me say this. You know, I feel like Khago was outsmarting the vloggers them, because the vloggers and us and we and all of us was kind of controlling the narrative. See the sunshine come out, then me I talk the truth. Sunshine be told me I talk the truth. But Khago, because of his rapid speed, people couldn't keep up. They could not keep up. And it's not that they couldn't keep up. Maybe certain people was not supposed to keep up. And who can keep up? Those will be the ones that will be doing the reviews and doing the talks of this clash, because this clash was on a different level. Yeah, because if you're in a race and you can't keep up in the race, you're not gonna sit down, man. You go sit down and then you have a look. You know what I mean? But you can't be in a race and you can't keep up with the race, and then you're gonna say, "Yo, stop the race! Stop the race! I can't keep up. Everyone stop!" It don't work like that, fam. So yeah, man. I just thought I'd just come across and just really talk about that, because this one could go down as one of the greatest of all time. I'm not gonna lie to you, people. This one right here, I've never seen nothing like this. Yeah, never seen nothing like this. Yeah, and if I was I-octane, I wouldn't try and slow this down. I-octane, do not try and slow this down. Jump up on the speed, brethren. The speed is making miracles, fam. You lot are finding hits. Big up Garth Top Prize. Big up yourself. You lot are finding hits. Don't slow that down, fam. You gone 10 tunes each, yeah? And you both found a massive hit. The Mama tune and Cargo's Father tune. Two big hits. One talking about mum, one talking about... Let's not slow this down, fam. Because look at the ratio. A wise man taught me this, and you have to check the ratio. So right now the ratio is 10 songs, 1 hit. So you know, make a next 10 songs, man, until the ratio change. You know what I mean? And get couple hits out of it. I don't think this clash is gonna continue, because Obtain keeps on saying that he want to make money out of the clash. Yeah, you're right. I believe that I believe that too. I'm not gonna lie to you. In the back of my mind, I don't want to say it, but it feels like the clash is over. But I don't want to believe that, because As I said, it could turn around tomorrow. But he's saying, yeah, that he wants to make money out of the clash scene. But Obtain, come on, bro. You're gonna make money out of the clash, fam. Because number one, your song then's playing on YouTube. I'm sure that's getting monetized. Right now, if a promoter comes to me and says, Sean, I want to bring over an artist from Jamaica, who should I bring? Straight away, bruv. The first name I'm gonna mention is I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, have you heard Obtain's Clash and Khago's Clash? You lot's name gonna get called. And then after that, it will probably be Vegas or Killer. And then after that, we'll probably start going to the Valence and the whatnots, because it's who is the hot topic. So you are making money already, my brother. The university, bruv, your name's calling in dancehall, brother. Right now, your name is the hot topic in dancehall right now. Yeah, that's money right there, fam. Come on, man. Don't look at the small picture. Look at the bigger picture, bruv. Yeah, I'm sure your booking line bun up right now. Come on. So it's not a thing where, oh, you want to make money. Money don't come one way, bruv. Yeah, you see, anytime I want to turn up my bookings, anytime I want to turn up my bookings, I'm talking about just bookings. You know what I start doing? I just start posting 10 times a day on like social media, all my little dances. And guess what happens? When I walk out on the road, the local woman, oh, I saw you on TikTok. Woman don't even know me, you know. Next bedroom down the road, you know, so me see you on Facebook, you dance, I go on, you know. You know, so me I keep a little christening me while you play. Yeah? Down the road again. Oh, I'm having a wedding and where I want you to. Because the momentum. Don't slow down the momentum, fam. So big up yourself, Jabril. I definitely agree with what you said. Yeah? Don't just look at the money, star. Yeah? Stay in the war. Do what you're supposed to do. Yeah? You know what I learned? This is what I learned, yeah? As a DJ, I'm just focusing on the DJing. I focus on the DJing because guess what? Every time I do a good show, the money's gonna come, fam. When you start looking at the money, you start easing up on the main things you're supposed to do. Your tune writing, your song writing, your loud. Just done them. I'm sure man's not hungry, fam. I'm sure the man name's not hungry. I'm sure the man name's alright and the man name's youth's alright. Come on, just stop thinking about money for a second, man. Please, 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 please. Stop thinking about money for a second, bro. Jabril official says, I don't think this clash is gonna. Okay, sorry, we done that one already. Big up yourself, Jabril. Big up Rhythm Palace Studio. Khago just wanted to show that he was better artist, that he was the better artist, but Obtain seems he is not interested in that. Making money is more important to Obtain. Yeah, I agree because that's what he said with his own mouth. So now the whole attitude of everything is just seems a little bit, it's just money, yeah? Okay. Because we all got that person at work that just comes to work. And from they walk in the building, they don't want to be there. They're just on their phone. They won't even talk or even show interest. It's just they're just there for the money. As 1 minute to 5 come, them gone. And it's not a good look, fam. Yeah? So big up yourself, Rhythm Palace Studio. It's not a good look. Please, don't make the crowd just feel like it's just money alone you come for, bro. Because it's just not nice, bruv. You know what I mean? That's like the person who goes to work and just walks past the park, the people, the cleaners. You don't say hello to the cleaners. You don't say hello to the receptionists. You just come in and fling down your bags and just, nah, man. Come on, brother. I'm sure man's not hungry, fam. I'm sure man is not hungry, bro. Yeah, I'm sure you got some rice and peas on your plate today, bruv. Come on, focus, bruv. Focus. Your name's hot. Bruv. Focus, man. You know what I'm saying? You're the name number one call. You want to hit some real. You're hitting right now, Betchin. You see me? You're hitting. Yeah? Big up Rhythm Palace Studio. Yeah? You don't know. What's Jabril say? Jabril official say, a long time obtain a hold on Khago. Now him realize that the people are with Khago he wanted to stop. See. I hear that still. To be honest with you, Jabril, in terms of the holding down of Khago, I actually do hear Khago saying that still, but I guess that's something that only Khago and Obtain will know. You get me? So I can't really say that he's definitely holding down Khago. You know what I mean? But if that's your views, then I believe so. Jabril again say a bad mind a kill Obtain. No man, no, you sound like one of his songs, man. Remember him say, even if it's every bad mind, I catch it, cause some boy born with it. You know one thing I wanna say though, people, see? One thing I wanna say, yeah? You see Obtain. You see Obtain. You see that mama tune that Obtain made? I said this on my last live. I'm not sure if you lot heard this, right? I'm a DJ, see? So you see tunes like Pagans Now No Links with We Again. You know, I Obtain is heading back into that with that mama tune. And you see the minute that I Obtain clicks back into that, that's when everything pauses and it's like we go into a different vortex and the universe starts spinning because he can do that. But I just believe he needs to click in. Yeah? Click in, fam. Cause you see, once he clicks in, that's when he's gonna start giving um Cargo trouble. Yeah, because remember, he's got that thing there with his voice, you know, where he can control people. He coming like one of the X-Men them. You know the X-Men them, the man that can control people with his mind. I Obtain can control people with the tone of his voice. Yeah? Seen? I remember my ex-girlfriend, she's not into dancehall like that. But he had a tune, My life, not easy like 1, 2, 3. And I'm hearing her singing that. I'm saying, hold on a minute. Well, you know, excuse me? You know, oh yeah, man, it's I Obtain. It reminds me of my mum and the struggle with my mum and boo boo. You get me? So, yeah, serious business, serious business. Big up to the people in the comments, man. Love and respect, man. Love and respect, man. Big up Mark the Boss. Big up yourself, Mark the Boss. Mark the Boss says, I'm with Obtain. He is smart. Cargo's just killing his own song. Obtain wants views and don't want his songs to waste. Let's read that again. I am with Obtain. He's smart. Cargo is just killing his own songs. Obtain wants views and don't want his song to waste. Mark the Boss. Yes, I agree that I Obtain is smart. He is smart because he sounds very smart. And when I listened to him in the interviews and I heard him, you know, talking about certain books like The Art of War and 48 Laws of Power, I said, okay, he is bloody smart. But you know, sometimes you can be so smart until you start outsmarting yourself. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, I'm not sure if it was Alexander the Great or whoever it was, right? Seen? But there was a rope. There was a famous rope. I can't remember what country it was in, but it was like a big rope and it was tied in a knot, yeah? And I think they said something like, any man who unties this rope is gonna lead the country or something like that. And for years and years and years, all of these strong guys try to, you know, find different techniques and different ways to unknot this rope. And all the strong men them from all over the world. You know what this brother done? He just went there, take out his sword and cut the rope in half, blood. So sometimes it's not what you know, it's just a man just, you know what I mean? Man just does it. Just as Nike says, just do it. So the part when you said Cargo is killing his own songs, yeah? And Obtain wants views, yeah? And don't want his songs to get waste. Seen? I don't feel like no songs are being killed, you know. Because everybody's got their own taste in the clash. So I guess Cargo, for me as a DJ, I'm a DJ, right? So when I juggle, I have to juggle with variety. If I'm playing a 5 hour set, God knows how much tunes I will go with. See, um, let's give you a song like "Smooth Badness." Some people don't like that song. I love that song. See, so within variety, I guess that Cargo. Oh man, yo, sorry about that, people. I got a call. My bad. Yeah, am I back? All right. So yeah, I don't feel like he's killing his own songs, Mark the Boss, because once a song's out, someone can go back and listen to it. And in terms of obtain winning views, seeing and don't want his songs to waste, a song can't waste, fam. Song can't waste, my brother. I can go online right now and listen to Vibes Cartel. Pin me a top, not in a no Blackberry. Yeah, so a song can't waste, my brother. You can't waste a song, fam. It might not, blow up today or whatnot, but eventually, it will. So, nah, man, a song can't waste, man. Big up Jabril Official. Seen? Golf top prize. He says Khago is calling his name for 13 years. Say I'm ready for fight him off. Know him one, take away himself. And you know what? I don't want this to. I don't want this to sound like, because I'm a fan of both, innit? Seen? But I'm a fan of the Clash. Yeah. But nah, man, we have to tell Obtain, man, don't run, man. Keep up with the speed, my lord. Actually, yeah, run, run with the speed, run with the speed. Yeah. Don't slow down the thing, brother. Don't slow down the thing. Like someone know, me lose a friend. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Don't play with them tune, them, my brother. Don't play with them tune, the family. Them tune, they, hey. You see the blood where you run up in them? Badness. Badness. But I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. We see it all the time. We see like a boxer. Yeah. A boxer seen, he will start out with nothing and he's knocking out man left, right, and center. Bam, bam, winning. He's winning beer boxing matches. He's winning matches, blood. Seen? And he's starting from the ground. He's waking up in the morning. He's going jogging. He's, drinking the egg raw and all them thing there, and doing everything he's supposed to do, fam. And they just say that when they say that Mike Tyson used to have. Mike Tyson never had on no socks when in his gym shoes. Seen? And start knocking out, man. Sometime when people start falling off, when they start making a bag of money, bro. When they start making a bag of money and and all the fancy life and everything, the new car and everything. Sometimes all of that stuff can distract you, blood. It can distract you. You don't sound hungry again, fam. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, nah, man. I will never write off I-octane, because I-octane is an amazing artist. Khago is an amazing artist, but the slow down thing. No, you're not that, bro. No, you're not that. Can you still hear me? Yeah, yeah. So people have to big up the people them still. You get me? And we respect both of the artists them. And I hope you can hear my sincereness as a DJ, that I respect both artists. And as a DJ as well, we also have to respect both sides of the fans them too. Yeah, see, we have to respect that. You know what I mean? Cause you know how the thing set already. JA Radio, what? Hey, big up JA Radio. Big up yourself. And I listen to your show enough time. I listened to your show yesterday, listened to your show the day before. You get me? Let me see what JA Radio is saying. Most people don't know half the songs that get released or which songs are associated. That's the big problem. I hear that still. I hear that most people don't know half the songs. That is a problem still. That is a problem. So me now, I'm a DJ, so I'm always listening, and the way I listen to tunes is probably not the way the average Joe may listen to tunes. But at the same time, slowing down the clash for other people to keep up is not. I don't think it's a good idea, fam. Because at the end of the day, yeah, that fast speed is creating what it's supposed to create. As right now, there's a ratio in it. 10 songs to a hit. See, they've done 10 songs each to a hit. That's the ratio right now. So I hear what you're saying, JA Radio, that most people don't know half of the songs that got released. Yeah? But is slowing down the clash gonna change that though? Or is that the interest in the clash? You know what I mean? Did the people them need to catch up? Because if we slow it down right now, when you slow something down, eventually it stops, I like. But big up JA Radio still. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, JA Radio. Mark the Boss says facts. Rhythm Palace Studio, I put the songs in my war playlist and listen to them everywhere, even in the gym. Big up to yourself, Rhythm Palace Studio. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, look, one thing though. I done a mix on YouTube, yeah. People, it was hell downloading those 20 songs. Believe you me. Listen, I was up late. Cause there's nowhere else but YouTube. When I'm up late, I'm falling asleep, I'm waking back up. And even when I done the clash, yeah, I thought I had everything locked, and I forgot to play one of the I-octane tune them. I said, madness. Exactly. You have casual list. Let me see what I go on. J Radio says exactly. You have casual listeners that won't go research to find that new songs dropped. I hear you still. You know what I mean? If I have to agree with that still. You know what I mean? I do have to agree with that. And maybe I didn't look at it in that way. You know what I mean? I didn't really look at it like, you know what, I'm a DJ and I search things. But JA, I still have to say to you, I don't think slowing down the clash is gonna help the clash. I feel like the people them should step it up, or maybe encourage the people them to step it up and keep up. You get me? Because the man them's got the power to do so. But big up yourself, cause everybody's entitled to their own opinions still. Gareth top prize. I obtain a bad artist, so him nothing make Khago having him look like him can't find songs. I agree. I definitely agree. He is a bad artist. You know what I mean? You don't want to come across like he's being lazy. You know them ones? Yeah? Khago's got a studio in his house, right? But you know what I obtain? This is music, my brother. Music, bless you, right? You have Kia, right? Yo, go on. You know, I told one of my brethren the other day. He said he's a rapper, yeah. Cause you know, when I live in the UK, we got a lot of rappers over here. See, and I told my brethren, I said, blood, if you got £300 in your pocket, fam, don't feel no way to use £150 for the studio, bro. Go and do what you're supposed to do, bruv. You know what I mean? So I definitely agree. I obtain, because guess what? You're making hits, bro. And I know it's a good feeling to hear you tune them, boss. I make songs as well, you know, people. There's no other good feeling like when you make a tune and you hear the people them reacting to your song. Yeah, so I agree. Don't make the man make you look like, say, you can't keep up, fam. Yeah? No disrespect. I'm not trying to be rude. But if you have to travel an hour to go to the studio and back, the people them no response, fam. Yeah, just do what you have to do. Let me see what I go on. Rhythm Palace Studio. The pace of the clash was good for the music because it makes the artist search hard and dig deep. Yes. Yes, Rhythm Palace. You're right, fam. Yeah. And you know what? You see them hard work there? Them hard work there, them staying up nights, and that's where the hits come, bro. That's where the hits come. So you're right. The pace of the clash, I have to agree. I think the pace of the clash was perfect, bro. Perfect. JA Radio. While the artist building songs, we the vloggers will keep the conversation going. Few music videos wouldn't hurt. Most definitely. Most definitely. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to see some music videos. You get me? Because at the end of the day, that is another excitement in the clash as well. And I guess at the same time, no pun intended, but that saves time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I never forget the clash with Bounty Killer and Vibes Cartel when he made a simple little video. No man panic and no bottom. You get me? Yeah, that video sold that tune. Where I can't really recall Bunty making any videos in that clash. But yeah, you're right still. A few videos would most definitely help the clash. And at the same time, make sure I save time. Big up to JA Radio. And big up to anyone. Oh God, let me go and check the baby. Hold on a minute, you lot. Sure. My missus has gone out, you know. Let me check the baby, yeah. Wait, one sec. Baby, all right. All right, the baby, all right. In there speaking, and I forget to check the baby stuff. But yes, people, give thanks for the listening ears, you know, and big up to the people, them. And that's why we really wanted to come across and share my views, because I love this clash. You know what I mean? And I love the clash with Bunty and Vegas, but I had to courage up and say, no, Sean, come across as a selector from the UK. might have a slightly different perspective, but as a radio DJ, I have to come in, forward in, and give my input. What song pace would be a good pace? Rhythm Palace Studio says, what song pace would be a good pace? Good question, still. That's a good question for JA Radio. Because I guess this went from 0 to 100 because I'm not going to lie, still. It was kind of annoying me, the 9 days. Those 9 days of waiting for Bounty Killer and Mr. Vegas was at some stage like, hurry up, guys. Honestly, my problem is 2 songs dropping per artist per day. If it was 1 song each, then we would be good. 2 songs a day. I have to agree still. I can agree with that. One song a day is cool. 2 songs a day can get a little confusing still. You know what I mean? 1 song a day. See, that sounds good. That sounds good now. I can actually agree to that still, Yeah, man, that's agreeable, bruv. And I hope you bring that up on your show as well, yeah? I hope you bring that up on your show still. Because, yeah, we can agree to that. Because, to be honest with you, over the last couple of days, it's gone a bit quiet, alright? And that's my concern. Like, yo, it's gone a bit quiet. It's getting a bit quiet, man. I guess we don't want another situation where a clash just dies. You know what I mean? Because I'm glad that this clash kind of took over the vibes from the Bounty Killer and the Vegas. You know them way there? Because that, as I said, that clash was a hot freaking clash, bro. Clash there was bad. Nah, I'll tell you a lie. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I have to big up the people them still and large up all the people them who showing interest in this clash. And the dancehall fans them. And big up the artists as well, because I'm not in their shoes, innit? You know what I mean? Yeah. I guess we don't really know the things that they're going through as well, you know what I mean? In terms of like taking time out from their family and the fundamental cost of things. Cause sometimes you could look at an artist and feel, say, yo, that artist has got everything, and you don't even know, say, yo, the artist could be struggling or whatever. We just don't know, innit, as human beings at the end of the day. You get me? Because we're still human beings, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, we have to big them up still, same way. Because they're doing their thing and they're firing tunes. And for any of you guys, have a look on my page, yeah? I've got the Bounty Killer versus Mr. Vegas clash. It's gone 10k views. And then I've also got the Khago versus I-octane. I think it's gone about 1,000 views. But the comments in there is interesting, you get me? You know what I mean? It's a place where people just come across and just, yeah. Big up Reading Palace Studio. The man said 1 song a day sounds reasonable. Yeah, man. I agree, man. That sounds good, man. And that way, I guess they don't even have to do 1 song a day. But I guess that could be the minimum. You know them way there. Not minimum. Minimum? Yeah, that could be the minimum. 1 song a day. You know what I mean? That sounds great to me, man. That's a good pace, man. Yo, I-octane, what go on? Send on a tune, my lord. Go on, you what go on, man. I guess Khago put out 3 songs. 3 songs since the Mama song. So right now, I guess we're all waiting for I-octane still. So at the same time, it looks like Khago has slowed down a piece. Or maybe he said to himself, boy, 3 tunes is his max. I could live with the 1 per day because the internet has short attention span. Yeah, it does. You're right. Most definitely. But in a clash still, I feel like we all pay a little bit more attention to clashes. I don't know. There's something about clashes where you just go from one place to another place to, JA Radio to a Rick Storm. You know what I mean? I give thanks that the people are over here, and you just want to hear everything that's going on, innit? You want to hear everything that's going on with this clash. And I wonder who's next as well. I wonder, I hear some little clashes brewing up, but I wonder who's next. You know what I mean? Some people say it could be this one, some people say it could be that one, but we don't know. We don't know, my people. People lose interest when the art when there is dead air. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Most definitely. Unless just checking baby again. Unless hold on. Maybe all right. Unless we've been given a time, like Mr. Vegas would kind of hint, okay, 9 days, you know what I mean, and boom, boom. We kind of had a little structure and a little time. Where this one's a bit more spontaneous, this one is a bit more unpredictable, you know, because I guess one artist is unpredictable, rapid, and I guess the other artist is used to structure. Where um Cargo seems like a bit of an unconventional thinker. He just does things rapidly, anytime, any day. You know what I mean? Where I guess I-octane might be a bit more structured and a bit more organized in his dealings, you know? Yeah. People, I'll give thanks for the listening ears, my people. And this is like my third live on the YouTube. Because I was just coming in here doing mixes before, and then the mixes was getting flagged up, and I said, okay, hence why this is the people them are having their reasons, my people. So yo, give thanks for the giving of thanks. Hold on. The boss over here. Yeah man, big up everybody over here, man. You see me? Big up to everybody over here. But people, I'm gonna take on myself still, cause I plan to stay a little hour and just give my little reasonings. Um, but yeah man, have a nice Sunday, my people. You get me, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Big up yourself. Mark the boss, big up yourself, family. Every time, man. Give thanks, man. Big up to everybody who was locked in. I wonder if there's a way for me to see who's on there. Nah, there's no way. Fair enough. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, man, enjoy the rest of your weekend, my people, yeah? I'm gonna kick back and go and chill. I'm kinda glad I got that off my chest and thing. So until the next time, big up Reading Palace. Until the next time, we reason again, yeah? And if you're listening back, please put a comment, share, and like. More love and more blessings. Give thanks. Love.